All right. Welcome on in. We are back. What's going on? We got a special presentation for you guys. Today is the NCS World Cup semifinals taking place between France and Spain. Many teams have made it through this tournament. Only 4 are left. France and Spain being one of them. And this is going to be the game that we're going to be covering today. So let's get this game started here. Let me put this aside real quick so you guys can see the gameplay as well. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, a lot to cover, I will say. So there's been a lot of banners. There's even one banner that came out just recently, as of yesterday, a new club banner featuring Zidane and Brolin. So it's curious to see who's pulled and who's gonna use them. One character in particular seems very, very pesky, is Zidane. The ability to have an inspire from a shot that's easily long distance that can drain 30% stamina. That is a lot of stuff. We'll cover the characters in a little bit as well, whenever there's like downtime in the tournament. But let's see here, making sure everything is looking good. Looks like both our opponents are in. Let me see here. BRF. These names, I'm looking at the list of teams here. So okay, so this person's in Spain here. Okay, got it. All right. Was there a recent roster update? I don't think I see one of the names here. One second, I'm looking. Okay, it's fine, we'll figure this out as we go. All right, game one underway. If you guys do not know, I do a lot of things a little bit differently in this stream. We have a RNG counter, and let me close this out the way too, so you guys don't see that. How do I get rid of this? Okay, all right, cool. Okay, yo, Badro, what's going on? French fries, welcome on in. Welcome. All right, let's get started. I'm a little rusty, so. Okay. I didn't get a chance to look at the lineup. It's club versus club here. Off to Victorino. Victorino is very special because this guy can actually cancel 2 dribbles. And that's exactly what did here. So an easy ball advancement for Victorino here versus Marciello. The question is, who are you going to give it to next, right? Because Victorino's not much of a scorer. Goes for the self-pass is Victorino. Victorino. Could be time to give it to Schneider. It's a little bit early. This Schneider gets stronger as time continues, so we'll see what the game plan is. Could still be strong enough to attack against Hernandez. We're about to find out here. Goes backwards is Victorino. Finds a beautiful matchup versus Levin. This Levin is a totem player. What he's valuable is this 3% to club and also this right here. So I'll show you guys in a second. Zidane, easy pass here forward. Gonna look for Schneider, it looks like. Over 1, over 2. Okay, Schneider in prime position here. 5% stats. You're going for the shot, right? What? There is a critical, a golden critical. This is probably gonna be way more than enough to score here. That golden critical came out of nowhere. Criticals are very rare. They normally happen whenever you're in full power. Neither team are full power. Full power is activated though on the side. Not enough. Oh, but it is enough. RNG events number 1 goes against the home team here. So there we go. All right, Mbappe has the ball here, passing it forward, looking to. Yeah, the ball just gets intercepted. So back to Ochado. Ochado finds Pierre here. Pierre versus Duchamp, but 1v1. Stats are pretty daunting here, but Duchamp does have inside master. Both players do have inside master, so makes the right read. It is Pierre. Pierre looking for Masaki. Another easy matchup here. A good find versus Mateo here. This is now the perfect opportunity to give to Schneider here. So a lot of nice plays taking place right now. Not even. Yeah, it's gonna be easy pass for Misaki. Okay. Looking for Ochado. This Ochado is a beast when it comes to dribbles, so This is going to be another bully opportunity. What I'm noticing right now is that this team right here on the left-hand side, this blue team, definitely taking advantage of the bully scenarios, going against Mateo. Wow, even a rainbow critical, not even enough for the percentages here. And then just look at this. This is your bully point right here. Victorino against Marcielo. Marcielo does not have a third tackle, so this is an automatic read for Victorino. This is just well played here, finding holes here in the defense here and taking advantage of it. Perfection, like it's perfect. The triple inspired too. Dish Schneider. If Dish Schneider does not score, I'll be shocked. Out to the wings. Beautiful pass. Self pass from Pierre. Yeah, this is a beautiful opportunity for Schneider here. The plan is, how are you going to give him the ball? I feel like at this point, you're going to be in full power too, so I got to imagine whether it's a header or a volley. Yes, there it is. Only a silver critical test time, but there is triple inspiration here, so this Schneider is looking very, very strong here. Hernandez is going to need a miracle to make the save. Oh, yeah, no miracle this time. Beautiful score. 39 minutes in. Well played there. Well played. Perfect execution here. Not a lot of time left for Mateo in the halftime here. Only 4 seconds passing it back. Getting a little hotline pass in. Finds a matchup versus Victorino. This is a bully scenario here. Maybe go for a 1-2 and shoot. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Won't. It'll be a tough shot here. This goes for the slider pass. Maybe looking for Schneider here. Looks to be the plan. Okay, over Marcielo, over Duchamp, into Schneider's hand. Wow, what a beautiful counter. Goes into a matchup versus Ochado here. This is a beautiful, beautiful play here. It's going to be an automatic win with the shot. Well played with very little time remaining. My game is freezing. Uh-oh. We know the fire shot is going to come place. The reason why Schneider got into the matchup is that he needs a specific shot. He needs to win a matchup in order to become 5% stronger. Schneider. Will Hernandez have enough to save this? My PC is going crazy right now. 62% chance, and yeah, able to get the score of Schneider's to equalize it. Wow, very, very impressive here. Very, very impressive. So hopefully, like this lag, I gotta figure out what to do with this blue stacks, guys. I don't know if you guys have blue stacks, let me know what the best optimal like settings is, because this happens from time to time. But yeah, beautiful. So what took Hero 40 minutes to do, Schneider did it in the last 5 minutes essentially. So in terms of matchups, man, this guy is doing a great job finding the weak points. There's a lot of weak points, I will say. Like there's Mateo, there's this Levin, you know, definitely found some weak points. So got to see if there's going to be any changes. A lot of shields in play too. So what's interesting about this particular meta right now is that now you have the ability to switch bonds mid-game, right? And the question is, are you going to do that? If you're looking at this particular team, Superhero does have some defensive, like, or some debuff players. So there's a chance we might see a debuff switch. And that is not switching to a little bit more shields, a little bit less to play it safe, but no switch has been made. So, all right, here we go. Pierre finds a matchup versus Eric here. Should be a 50-50 match here. The numbers are pretty daunting here. I didn't miss anything, right? No, I didn't. Makes the right read is Pierre. A beautiful manual adjustment to get into a matchup with two people here. Duchamp, what are you going to do here? I think it's a takeaway for sure. Maybe Schneider could go for the shot here. Maybe set himself up for the future. Yeah, you know what's weird? It's something about this animation, right? This animation is making my PC buggy. Hopefully it'll catch up here. I'm sorry about this, guys. I don't know what to do about this. We should ban Schneider from this tournament. We should ban Schneider. Schneider's going for the fire shot. It's outside the penalty area. It's going to be softened too by Sam Firm, so this is not going to be... It's not going to be an optimal shot here. This should be an easy save for Hernandez. Unless RNG is involved. We're about to find out here. 100% chance, yeah. Not even RNG was. No RNG this time around. Okay, Ochado with the ball has an easy matchup versus Levin. Finds Mateo versus Masaki here. See what the plan is. Like I mentioned, this particular Schneider, he gets better as the game continues. Right now, it's only 12 minutes into the half, so Schneider is not looking too strong right now. Flying feed. Looking for Pierre. Is gonna go over two defenders, so Pierre's gonna have some space here. Let's see what he ends up doing. Looking for a self pass, right? Yep, there it is. Question is who you're gonna give it to next. Looking maybe possibly Ochado for another easy matchup. It's still a little bit early to give it to Schneider. He might have enough strength to make this shot. I'm not sure. We're about to find out here in a moment. Okay. Oh, it's a matchup versus Duchamp here. The stance are, there's a 33% advantage here, but Duchamp with the inside master. I still feel like Ochado's got to make the right read here. Okay. Duchamp with the ball. Passes out to Mateo. Mateo looking for Pierre. Pierre tries to go for the self pass not once but twice and just misses that self pass. But look at the daunting stats on this. 172. I do feel like Pierre can bully this. And look who's here. It's Schneider. And look what time it is. It's past 30 minutes. So it's probably a good opportunity to give to Schneider here. Full power is activated. So here you go. Schneider in a volley scenario. Golden critical. Does Schneider have enough? And I'm telling you, it might be the animation. Schneider, that Schneider's not giving me a problem. This is a daunting stats. Golden critical at that. This is probably looking like a score here. Full power activate on both sides. Uh-oh. 76% chance. Oh, able to get the score is Schneider here. Putting Spain on top. 2-1 here. Not a lot of time left. Only 10 minutes remaining. Misaki into Pierre. You gotta make some right reads here. You gotta make some right reads. Let's see. Makes a beautiful read is Pierre, but the ball is actually deflected here. Goes back to the other side. Pushing it forward. It's gonna go to a matchup versus Mateo. It's not what you want to do, but the problem is that there's only very little time remaining. I don't think you can mount the attack at this time. Mateo with the ball here. It's gonna be easy takeaway for Marcielo. But the question is, what are you gonna do? What can you do? Not a lot of time left. Going for the GGs. Yeah, that's it. Passing it forward as far as possible, but it's just not enough time to get the ball across. 45 minutes in. That's it. GGs. Game 1 goes to Spain here, so congratulations, GG. Okay, let me see here. I gotta switch some things around on my stream 1 second. Let me adjust this real quick. Okay. That's gonna be a win for Team Spain here, so this is survivor style. So what that means is that teams are gonna be alternating. If you win, you stay on the field. If you lose, that's when you come off the field. So right now with Spain taking game number 1, taking the lead, the first team to 5 wins is what's essentially what happens here. So Spain with the first win here. Let me go ahead and RNG was against Team France one time. It wasn't too big of an RNG event because eventually he was able to score again. So are we already going to game 2? Looks like that's the case. Okay. All right, so what's at stake? As I mentioned earlier, so this is the NCS World Cup event right here. And what's special about this event is that it's regional teams, right? So we have a team comprised of like players from France representing France. We got teams representing Spain. Some of the podcasts I did earlier is representing Singapore. Like basically it's like nation versus nation. So I feel like that's a really cool, unique take where like club members who aren't really like in the same clubs, they work together because they are representing a nation. So that's what we have right now. We have France versus Spain, the semifinals here. I got to take a look at the roster to see who's playing next, but the winner of this particular match will go to the finals and represent their country, so it should be fun. Okay. M Bone. All right. I feel like I'm looking at the wrong roster because I don't see this name at all. M Bone. Huh. Okay. That's so interesting though. I gotta look into that because why is Fire Shot the only problem I had with the whole game? Only when Fire Shot happened was when the issue happened. Okay, looks like there is a quick pause in the event here. It looks like there's somebody trying to reset the game. It looks like a game is frozen, so looks like we're gonna go for a quick restart here. In the meantime, let me look at the roster because I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. But David, representing Team Spain, able to get that first win. A beautiful attack there towards the first half, like just using 5 minutes basically to score. So well played. Team France's first team too was actually really strong. The attacks were perfect, found every single opportunity possible, but just somehow was unable to get the score in. So a little unfortunate there. Okay, both members are in now, so all right, here we go. Good timing. Music just ended. Okay, again we have David, which is Izanuma, representing Team Spain, and then for France Blue, Mbone. All right, good luck. A very similar looking team. Okay, you know what's interesting? I really, okay, so I feel like the meta right now is actually pretty, like middle school is a really, really strong team. I'm curious to see if we're gonna see middle school at all. Slider pass, easy pass here for Pierre. Oh, not so easy after all. Marcielo with the ball. Finds a matchup into two players, unfortunately. Probably gonna be an easy, well, you know, I will say this particular Zidane, he's really pesky, but he's not that strong, so he could get bullied. We'll see. Let's see what the stats show. Okay. Oh, look at that. Just enough stats. 7,000 difference here in order to get this ball here from Zidane. Goes to the wings, finds Mbappe. Mbappe looking for a match. Beautiful self-pass right in the corner here. Very well executed here. The question is, what are you going to do? Are you looking for a header? Going to 11, it looks like. 11. 23 minutes in. Let's see. Goes for the pass. Maybe going for Schneider here. Here it is. And this is the perfect setup that you want. 11. And the silver critical out of nowhere as well. A nice little hotline too. Incredible. Let's see what happens here. It looks like this might be advantage Schneider, maybe. Yeah, it is. Silver critical too. Score goes to Schneider here. Spain up 1-0 right now. So beautiful score here. Ochado. Looking for Zidane, back to Ochado. Finds a matchup into two totems. You don't see this too often. This is, despite being in two advantages, two matchups, still an easy pass here over Mateo, over 11 here. Did I see Victorino? It looks like Victorino with the ball here. Victorino, self pass. Look how this guy just like ran away from Victorino. Does not want that smoke. He probably does not have a third tackle is what's happening here. Victorino with the self trap, and look at this. Look how many reds are around the goal area. That's a lot of red. Where's the defense at? Defense is definitely missing here. Victorino, Panther pass here. Goes into Oh, 41 minutes in. This is the time. Are you going to use full power though? Is that's the question. Do you want to guarantee this shot, or do you want to save your full power for the next thing? Here it is. Full power is activated here, so silver critical only though. Only silver critical. Is it going to be enough though? That's going to be the question here. Look at the stats, are so close. 176. Both team are in full power here. Using it to try to go for the save. 36% chance save. Able to make the save. RNG against the away team there. Ooh, crazy. Unfortunate there. 2 minutes remaining. Not a lot of time left. Yeah, he's going to go into the half here. Both team electing to use their full power here, so... Okay, here we go. I'm still looking for a spicy play. We have yet to see middle school, nor have we yet to see like a debuff team. I'm curious to see if that's going to be an opportunity. Let's take a look at the benches. And as we saw earlier, this is definitely a bench designed to play against debuff. So I can't imagine we're going to say debuff switch. And this team as well. Also designed very similar looking teams too. The question is, are you going to switch Nankatsu? Are you going to switch to middle, not middle school, but to debuff? I can't imagine we're going to see debuff at all. I don't think so. I think both teams are going to play it safe. They're going to play buff. Maybe Inazuma might see this team and be like, okay, maybe I'll add a few more buffs just to be on the safe side. But other than that, this team is designed to stay as a buff team. This team could be a debuff team. So we'll see. This particular Genzo, it's pretty good in debuff format, so let's see. That's what I'm predicting is going to happen. I believe Inazuma probably maybe either keep it the same or have a few more shields. Other than that, let's see what happens. Nope, no changes. No changes at all. Okay. Both teams electing to play it safe here. You know, there's a lot on the line, so it's like making a scary move like that, an unpredictable move, makes it very, very tricky here. Ochado versus Zidane. We saw this matchup before. Zidane was able to take the advantage here, so you got to make the right read. Makes the right read is Ochado. Okay. Self-pass. It's really, really early to give the ball to Schneider right now, so let's see what the game plan is. I think I saw Pierre right on the wings too, so might be going for Pierre here. Okay, to Zidane passing it out, goes to a matchup with Masaki. Masaki unfortunately goes into a matchup with two people here, so let's see how this looks like. The stats are pretty daunting. I know Marcielo does have a Insight Master, so let's see. Oh, Masaki just able to bully Marcielo. Oh, but cannot bully Duchamp here, so ball takeaway. Out to the wings is Pierre. Pierre, wow, what a beautiful feed there. Pierre with the self-pass. Marcielo just out in the wings here, just a little bit far, so might be able to give it to Schneider right here. Electing to pass over. Mbappa. Over one, over two. Beautiful feed. I like that. Okay, so this particular Mateo, he's a totem, but by doing that, he gave him 5% extra inspiration. So Schneider, let's see what the time is. Just before 30 minutes, so this is not his strongest suit right now, Schneider, but he should have the stats to do it. Yeah, that's it. Goal for Inazuma right now. Spain up 2-0. About to be up 2-0 in the series if this continues on here, so let's see, 30 minutes in. Going to give the pass straight to Schneider. Ooh. Ooh. What are you gonna do? I feel like this is desperation time, the reason why. And yeah, full power is activated, so we expect to see this here. Right now, you're just gonna go for dribble, dribble, shoot. If you're Schneider, you need to score as soon as possible. Can you bully Zidane though? That's the question. Rainbow critical. Here's the problem is that this Zidane, when you lose a matchup to Zidane, you're your power overall is down 10%. So you're just gonna go for the shot here. You're hoping for a golden critical. Only gets a silver critical. Might not be enough. We'll see. All right, here we go. Hernandez. Full team act. Okay, full power activated. Both teams are in full power right now. 64% chance. Yeah, Hernandez able to make that catch. That's it. That's gonna be game here. Not a lot of time remaining. Score up 2-0. 11 with the ball here. Yep, that's it. It's gonna be game. Yeah, a nice commanding lead in Spain. Let me go ahead. Yeah, and it's over here. Game is over. Double dribble, it doesn't matter here. The game is over. And Bappa, what are you gonna do here? I'm going for another shot? Going for another shot? Is this personal right now? Is there a rivalry here that's happening I'm not aware of? One player saying thanks, saying arigato. The game is over though. Yeah, and this is gonna be another score too. GG's. Dang, 3-0. Schneider with the hat trick here. Okay. I'll be honest. That was a little personal shot there. You didn't have to shoot that. Did not have to shoot that, so. Schneider. Showing why he's #1 ace striker right now. The guy is really, really good. GG's. Okay, with that win, David, that's gonna put Team Spain up 2-0 right now. As I mentioned earlier, the first 1 to 5 is gonna be the one that wins. Only one RNG event in this game too. RNG is very, very minimum right now, so that's actually a plus. That's good to see. Fortunately, no fire shots, because fire shots is what was killing my my blue stack. So I'm glad to see no more fire shots. But yeah, triple header there. All right, game 3. Now we know for a fact that David is going to be using a club team, right, with Schneider at the lead. So if you are Team France, who are you going to send out next, right? You got to figure out a way to contain Schneider. What kind of team are you going to hand out? You know, I'm still waiting for middle school. I honestly feel like middle school is the strongest team right now. So we'll see. I believe David should be the one that's hosting the game, right? So I do believe David's gonna be the host of this next match, so let's see who they send out. But as I mentioned, you gotta find a counter. And you know what's interesting too, when I see a player that's like below the highest tier, I'm thinking it could be a fresh account. So there's a chance that we might see a middle school team. We'll see. You have 2 different teams, right? If anybody's available, can anybody confirm? Because I thought we're supposed to be David. Is this supposed to be David again? Let me see. Okay. So Oken C is representing Team Spain here. So maybe there's a rule change I'm not aware of, but it should be David, no? If anybody can confirm. Okay. And I'm definitely looking at this. I'm looking at the wrong roster for Team France here. I don't know. Let me see here. Lineup. Greetings to all. What's going on, Fakuman? Welcome, man. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? How's it going? I think we're getting some things sorted out here. Because this is not the people that we're supposed to be seeing, but welcome on in. Let's see. I'm still looking for the roster here. I can't find it. France Blue. France Blue. Okay, it is this one. Okay, got it. Thank you. Thank you for that subscription. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. We're currently covering the NCS. Oh, are we in the game? We are in the game. I'm sorry, guys. So I'm really confused because I thought we were supposed to see Team David. Okay. I don't know. This is weird. I'm not, nobody's really messaging on the Discord, so I guess everything is fine. I guess this is normal. Okay. Oh, here we go. It is middle school. My favorite meta right here. The question is, it's Morisaki. Morisaki. Look at those numbers. The numbers are actually quite similar here. 110 is the advantage, man. Look at that. You know, I'll be honest. I feel like the best goalie, if you're playing middle school, is Nakasaki. What's his name? Nakanishi. Golden critical. Morisaki. Oh, but it's not enough. That's so sad to see. That is so sad. That is RNG against the away team there, so. Okay, Ichizaki finds Takashi. Takashi looking for Sawada. Trying to find a matchup with Oi here. Can you get the ball to Oi? That's the question. You can. The special thing about Oi is that he has the ability to have avert crisis, so it's only a 1v1 matchup here. And look at the stats. The stats are pretty strong, but Eric does have Insight Master, so should be a 50-50 match here. Oi, let's see what your plan is. Going for the dribble, unable. It's gonna be a good takeaway here. Okay, wow, find Schneider again already. It's a shame that the live doesn't come out for. Oh wait, is that true? Is that real? Is that right? I feel like it should. I should look into that. Thank you for noticing that. Also, welcome on in Ventritri. Thank you for that. Thank you. After this match, I'm gonna take a look into that because it should. Okay, Takashi out to the wings to Tsubasa, or excuse me, not Tsubasa, but yeah. Look at this triple inspiration on this team here. Over Tsubasa into Pierre, and yeah, that's gonna be the end of the first half here. I gotta figure some stuff out here. First of all, thank you for bringing that up because I did set the category for this stream for that. So let me see if I can find the manager here, a YouTube manager. But man, it's so good to see a middle school team with the potential for debuff. I'll be honest, like on this guy, okay, this particular Matsuyama, this guy, his stats are not great, but man, look at this. Look at what he brings to the table. 30% chance to activate special skill intercept for your team. So this entire team filled with a lot of non-interceptors, you can get a 30% chance of interception. So this guy is actually really, really good. He's a totem though. He will get bullied, so it is interesting. All right, in the meantime, let me go here. Manage videos. Okay. All right. Hopefully we'll get some time after the game though. Okay, here we go. I really want to see, you know, I'm biased because if you guys don't know, I actually run a middle school team, so it's so good seeing middle school here in the meta again. Masaki though, with the ball, finds Schneider. Schneider into a matchup with two people here. Was there any changes? I don't think so. Both teams are in buff. So no changes here, but look at the buff advantage. It's like a total of 12% advantage for middle school players. Look at the ball, just gets deflected here. Tsubasa over a one, goes to the wings, finds Oi. Oi. This 1v1. You got to win this 1v1 matchup here, though. You got to win it. And also, who you're going to give the ball to. You got to figure out a way to get to Tsubasa, right? Tsubasa, your best chance. Later on, it will be Hyuga. Both players should be able to score, to be honest. Oh, but makes a right read. Even with the golden critical is Marcielo. Passing it to Eric. Eric. Noble jumping interception, so. Here we go. Oh, but no double cancellation of the dribble. This guy has the ability to cancel 2 tackles. Unfortunately, did not get either one. That's crazy. So this is going to be a 50-50 matchup for Hyuga. If you win this matchup, full power activated on the side of Hyuga. Both teams are full power. You guys know what that means. All right, here we go. Goes for the dribble for the 3rd time, but... Oh, red flag. What? What? Team Japan is shocked right now. Hyuga is out the game. That is crazy. You never see that. Ochado passing it forward. Ball goes into Soda here. Oh no, this is so unfortunate. This is so confusing too. That's crazy, RNG. What? Anybody know the probability of a red card showing up? That is crazy. It's gonna be a ball clearance. Both teams are still in full power here. Masaki looking for Ochado. No, passes to Pierre instead, who is offsides though. So you have 4 minutes remaining. Team, who are you gonna strike with? All you have is Tsubasa. Not a lot of time, only 4 minutes remaining. You gotta figure out a way to get to a matchup real quick. Misugi. Oh, it's just not gonna be enough time. Goes into a match. A quick pass going towards. That's it. Nobody. Ball is intercepted. Pierre. Dang. What a crazy set of events there. Yeah, and that's gonna be game. Unfortunate for Team Middle School. So that is a win for Okensi, which means Okensi representing Team Spain. That means that Spain is gonna have a nice commanding lead. 3-0. Is it 3? If anybody can confirm, let me know, because we were supposed to see David there, so I'm a little confused. So did David forfeit his match by doing that? If anybody can confirm, let me know. Man, it was so, man, yeah, seeing that middle school team. I love seeing the middle school team, but yeah, in all my time of broadcasting Captain Tsubasa, this is the very first time I've seen a red card. So unfortunate too. That dribble. See, so my particular, I also appreciate the subscription. Thank you. My particular Hyuga has the regular dribble, Tiger dribble, because I want to have the least amount of chances of that happening. That is crazy. Oh, can't see it here. If there's a referee or if anybody can confirm, the score is 3-0 right now. It might be 3-1. I'm not sure. Man, these guys are going fast. I can't even put a category to this game. Let's see, public restrictions. So yeah, the play. Let me see, more tags. How do I put the game? Title description. Okay, gaming Captain Tsubasa. Yeah, it says the Captain Tsubasa Dream Team. So I'm sad that it's not showing up. The group is gone. Okay. All right. Okay. So I guess we have a little bit of time. If you guys are here watching, let me see here. I've been playing Captain Tsubasa since year 1. Ever since the international release, I've been playing this game. But I don't really, I don't really stream it. But this year I'm trying to become a YouTube partner affiliate. So if you guys are enjoying this content, if you guys like to see more of it, please feel free to like the live and subscribe if you guys haven't done so. That's gonna help me a lot. It's gonna help me a lot. So trying to see how this YouTube thing goes, but I appreciate you guys. Also, thank you for reminding me. You know what I need to do? I also need to post this stream onto the YouTube section. Hold on, let me see if I can do that real quick. Not the YouTube section, but in the official Dream Team server here, Discord channel. Okay, we are back. Okay, Okensi back representing Team Spain. Spain with a 3-0 win. This could be a fast one. This could be a fast tournament. Okay, here we go, just in time. Okay, it's gonna be a buff versus buff, and yeah, look at that. We got middle school yet again. Yeah, I love me some middle school. Okay. Oh, Kenzie here. It's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be easy takeaway there. All right, Tsubasa with the ball, passing it forward to Oi Oi. Tries to go for the self pass to avoid this matchup versus Zidane. Unfortunately, gets into a matchup. What this means is that it's gonna be a ball takeaway. If I'm Oi, I'm just giving this ball up because I don't want that 10% special skill gone. So goes for the pass. Oh, but it's pass. Okay. Okay. And the ball's taking it over again. Okay, Soda out from the sides here. Matsuyama versus Zidane. It's going to be a 50-50 matchup, I believe, here. Interesting here. Look at the buff. It's 90-98 here. Huh. Makes the right read is Matsuyama, but RNG though. RNG against the home team there. Beautiful passing to Masaki, but Masaki is going to be to a matchup with 3 people. That's not the matchup you're looking for. Here we go. What are you going to do? You can probably shoot the ball here, but at this point, and this is good for Tsubasa. Tsubasa wants to have low stamina, so. Okay. Passing it forward all the way to Matsuyama. Matsuyama is inside, so another 1v1 here. Look at the stats. The stat advantage, don't get confused. This Kishida, the momentum's very, very high here. But you still gotta make the right read if you're Matsuyama. Makes the right read. Okay, over Matsuiello finds Hyuga into a matchup with 2 people, and yet again, we're talking about 80% probability of something happening. It's not happening twice in a row now. So Eric is gonna have his abilities. Dang, that's crazy. You have skill block cancel. All right, full power activated. Man, you know, it's something. It's these animated shots is what's throwing it off, right? Hyuga's going for the tiger shot, but it is a block by the German twin here. Yeah, end of the first half here. Interesting. So it's when those animations happening. All right, I'm learning. Now I'm understanding what's happening here. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the bench here. A lot of middle school players here are available. No specific debuff looking players, so I'm not expecting to see that. It's definitely looking like a fresher account because this Matsuyama does not have anything good. This Matsuyama probably just there to fulfill a bond of request or something. Same with this team too. Look at this, Nakanishi. Do we see Nakanishi? This is my starting goalkeeper is Nakanishi. We're not gonna see Nakanishi here though. All right, here we go. Second half is underway here. Misugi finds Tsubasa. Misugi to Takashi. Takashi into a match versus Victorino. But look at this. 2 abilities got canceled out. So it's an automatic read. You know, it's going to be a pass 100%. The question is, does Victorino have the stats? I do not believe so. Takashi does have the stat advantage. You're going to need 13% chance miracle here. Takashi passing it forward. Oh, full power activated. It's Oi time. Goes for a pass. Oi looking for Hyuga. Hyuga. Oh no. Hyuga goes into the matchup versus Marcielo. Worst case scenario here. I mean, I don't know. The stats are pretty daunting. Marcielo does have Insight Masters, so Hyuga's gonna need a little bit of a miracle. I believe. Let's see. We know it just goes for the trap. Okay. Dang, I would have tried. I would have tried to go for the Raiju pass there. Victorino versus Ichisaki. What I like about this Ichisaki, he has one skill block cancel. Wait, is it this one? Wait, is this one? Wait a minute. Panther pass. Goes from Misaki into Pierre. Pierre finds a matchup versus Tsubasa. This is going to be a 50-50 matchup. This could determine the game here. If Tsubasa can somehow win this matchup, he'll put himself and his team in good position, maybe. Goes for the right read to Tsubasa. Able to take the ball. Tsubasa finds Oi. Oi with the self pass. Beautiful self pass. Probably gonna look for a Hyuga here. No defenders around him either. He's gonna be able to trap and shoot here. This Hyuga, he gets stronger as the game continues. So let's see how much time he can kill before the shot. That's going to be what it comes down to. 24 minutes in. Ideally, he wants to shoot at the 30-minute mark. Hyuga. He doesn't need to. This Hyuga is very, very strong. So let's see. Hyuga. Here's the trap. How much time can you waste here? That's the question. Getting closer, getting closer. Somebody's in full power. Shot is in. Tiger shot time. Here we go. Tiger shot. Look at the stat. It's about 9k advantage here. I did hear his full power is activated. 64% chance for Hernandez. Silver critical needed too. Look at the percentages. So close. Hyuga needed to shoot that just a little bit later, I think. Could have had the advantage there. At 30 minutes, he would have been stronger there. Pierre, matchup versus Takasugi. It's gonna be what I believe is a 50-50 match here, so. Makes the right read is Pierre. Pierre's a good opportunity to score on versus Morisaki. Oh, goes for the pass, but unfortunately, ball is picked off, so. Let's see. And that's gonna be a game. Oh, ball goes off sides. I know there's not a lot of time left, so to mount the attack, we'll see what kind of mount the attack can take place here. 5 minutes remaining. Zidane. Yeah, ball just intercepted here. Not a lot of time. Matsuyama still trying though. Finds sight. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There is a chance. There's a chance. This is the time you want to give to Hyuga. Hyuga does have tenacity. All you got to do is just win this matchup. Can you make the right read? Goes for the... Oh, doesn't even... Just straight up bullies. Barely. The stats are so close. There you go. That's what you want to see. This Marcielo. Here you go. New straight line dribble. Are you going to get another red card, Hyuga? That's the question. No red card this time. With tenacity. This is going to be a good chance for Hyuga. Yeah, shot right there. Tenacity. Last minute shot. Silver critical? Oh no, this got to be a score here. Hyuga looking to put his team up 1 point for Team France here. Is it going to be enough? Hernandez is going to need a miracle here. 71% chance. Hernandez, can you make this catch? Nope. Cannot. Hyuga, 51 minutes in. GG's. Well played for Team France there. So both teams with the grips here. So GG's. All right, we won. That is game number 1 for Team France. Much needed too. France needed this win because right now Spain was walking away with it 3-1. Spain, all they need to do is just win 2 more games, and that's it. That's going to be GG. Spain still has a long road ahead of them, so well played. Needed that win. Needed that win. Okay. All right. Let's see who Team Spain's friends out. So we saw that Team France has a middle school team. So unless they change it, which I don't think they will change anything about that team, because it looks like it's a bit of a fresh account. I gotta imagine we're gonna see middle school again. So if you're Team Spain, your question is, who are you sending out there? You know, somebody like a Schneider will be good to score against Morisaki. Also, there's a potential for debuff, right? Well, not really. Middle school is so good against debuff with that Tsubasa as well. So I don't think we're gonna see debuff. If we do, I'll be surprised. Let me grab some water here too. Also, let me reset the RNG counter as well. All right, Badra representing Team Spain here. Oh. Let's see who's sending out. So I guess, okay, so my understanding of the tournament was that the winner stays on, right? But I'm guessing that's not the case. I don't think that's the case anymore. It looks like you could change interchangeably, so I was not aware of that. So here we go. We're seeing middle school versus club, what it looks like. It's gonna be a buff versus buff battle yet again, so. Okay, yeah, middle school. Looking good here. This particular Ichizaki, I gotta check something about that Ichizaki here. Okay, Tsubasa versus Schneider. Stats are pretty similar, 110 to 105. Slight advantage for middle school team. Tsubasa, easy pass versus Schneider here. Okay. So Oi goes into a matchup versus 2 people here. The question is, yeah, you're able to block 1, but you don't have another dribble. That's unfortunate there. Unfortunately, oh yeah, the dribble and the and the tackles got canceled. But yeah, this particular twin has 3 tackles, so you gotta be careful with that too. Wow, win 1 matchup. Uh-oh. Okay, well, never mind. Interesting. I don't think he thought that was gonna happen, so Matsuyama finds Oi out in the wing here. So 1v1, 50-50 matchup here. Explosive dribble. Goes for the pass. Oh, but RNG event there against the away team. Finds Tsubasa though. If you're Tsubasa, what are you gonna do here? You want Tsubasa, you want to drain your stamina, but at the same time, if you win a matchup versus a Dane, next Tsubasa encounter is gonna be much weaker. So let's see what you're gonna do here. Just goes for the shot. Yo, Taco! What's going on, Taco? Welcome on in. Tsubasa electing to go for the grab shot here. You know, he's outside. What I like about this shot, full power is activated here. I don't think... Okay. Hernandez with the golden critical is going to make the catch there. Easy catch for Hernandez. Double inspired is gone though, so... Okay, Schneider. Into a match versus Misugi. Look at the stat advantage. Schneider also has a color advantage as well, so this could be a bully scenario, especially in full power. So we'll see what happens. GG goalie. Yeah, we need Taco goalie, dude. Makes a right read to Schneider. Oh, you're gonna be right in position here. Silver critical only. Dang, but it's right before the 30-minute mark. So Schneider, this is not your best opportunity. Morisaki going for the full power as well. The question is, do you get a golden critical or not? You do not. Only the silver critical is not enough. Silver critical was not enough score for Schneider. Badra representing Spain. That is a, yeah, score for Spain. Spain is up 1-0 right now. Misugi looking for Hyuga for Takashi. Oh, Misaki came out of nowhere with that matchup there. Was not expecting a two-person matchup there. Dang. Unfortunate. Misaki, this Misaki's pesky. He has ability, he has stealth defense, so you don't know where he is in the field. Going for the passes, Sawada. Schneider is gonna take the ball here. 35 minutes in, could not another attack here. Let's see. Okay, Matsuyama. Looking for Tsubasa? No. Wow, triple pass there. A little 1-2 action. I like it. Back to Hyuga. Hyuga's in a good position. Didn't go for the shot though. I'm surprised Hyuga did not go for the shot there. That would have been a perfect opportunity. Instead, Hyuga goes into a matchup with two people here. One cancel. The question is, what are you going to do? Are you going to go for double dribble or a shot here? That is the question. Okay. Dribble over one. Over 1-2. Beautiful read is Hyuga. Hyuga's going to be in good position here. This is when Hyuga should have the ball here too as well. This is probably going to be a perfect. This is perfect execution here. Hyuga. This animation just throws off my computer a lot. Hernandez not going to be able to save this one, right? 64% chance for Hyuga. Hernandez makes the catch. Wow, RNG. That is unfortunate RNG there. Dang, that was a beautiful attack there at the end. That's crazy. That's crazy. GG's just too good. The goalie. It's a good goalie there. Oh man. I feel bad. So far, middle school is having a hard time winning here. I feel like every single middle school team that has been brought out has been struggling, but they're definitely a strong meta. Just a little unlucky here. Let me see if there's any potential adjustments. This team could potentially go into debuff mode. This team is definitely made for debuff versus debuff here. Badra. This team, you're not going to see any adjustments at all on this team. I can't imagine. Maybe Nakanishi might come in. What I like about Nakanishi, he's a game changer. This guy, Nakanishi, can provide 8% more additional stats to the entire middle school player. So this guy will be 8% stronger, 8%, stronger 8%, stronger 8%. All these players can be stronger by 8% by putting this player in. But this guy's a risk because his stamina. So the question is, how aggressive are you going to play here? Nakanishi, as I mentioned before, Nakanishi is my starter. So no changes made here. So I'm going to stick to the course here. Zidane. Trying to find a matchup between Hyuga. Hyuga does not want that smoke, dude. Zidane finds Ochado. Passing it forward. Beautiful pass with but the Pierre is offsides though. That was beautiful passing there. Okay, here we go. Tsubasa has the ball right now, but let's see if it's gonna be Tsubasa who sends it out. Okay. Goes for Soda into Matsuyama. Matsuyama, as we mentioned, this Misaki just out of nowhere. We don't see this Misaki. And look at that advantage. I feel like Misaki could definitely just straight up just take this ball away. Okay. Misaki. Easy pass. Into Pierre. A 1v1 matchup. You gotta make a right read here. Let's see. I believe that Taka should be... Oh, full power might change everything though. Goes for the 1-2. Pierre's gonna be in prime position here. He's also in full power too, so... I'm surprised to not go for the shot there. Oh, you know what it is? Okay. I still think Pierre would have had the advantage, maybe. I don't know. Slider pass. Give it to the more guaranteed shooter, right? It's got to be Schneider. Schneider, great position here. It's going to go for a shot after 33 minutes in, too. Silver critical only. Double inspiration, too. Schneider, probably going to score here. Morisaki. Gonna need a miracle for Morisaki. Full power activated. Here we go. Oh, golden, or excuse me, rainbow critical. Morisaki makes a save. The question is, it's a punch, so where's the ball gonna land? It stays on the side of Badra. Badra is going backwards, looking to kill the clock here. Going to Marcielo, looking for another setup, and that's it. That's gonna be game. Goes for the shot here, last minute. Instead of just going to the match here. That's gonna be game. That is going to be game. That's the problem with having a punching goalie right there. The ball is just gonna go randomly to wherever it wants to go. So Morisaki at this point is gonna be GG's. Yeah, good game. Badra representing Team Spain here. Putting his team ahead 4-1. Wow, Team France is gonna need a miracle here. You gotta find a way to win 4 consecutive games. That is not going to be easy at all. Team Spain, just really strong team, man. A lot of really strong PvP players. I love the manual movements there in that game. Badra. This tournament could be ended really quick here. Okay, here we go. Vince versus Badra. France's last chance here. Man, poor middle school. I feel like middle school might need a few more players. You know what? I'm surprised. I'm surprised we haven't seen any of the newer players, right? I know there is a, you know, the banner that just came out just a couple hours ago. We don't see any of those players in there right now, so it's gonna be Vince. The question is, who are you gonna play? We have yet to see a debuff team. Is it time to see debuff team? We already know. It seems like Team Spain is definitely going a lot of next stream player, a lot of club players, so you gotta get creative, I think. We'll see. The last opportunity is gonna be for Vince. Team France needs 4 consecutive wins. That is not going to be easy task too. Okay, here we go. Pierre. It's gonna be a battle between clubs here. Okay. All right. Masaki looking for a matchup versus Victorino. Goes all the way backwards to get that matchup. The reason why Masaki wants this matchup is Victorino is a little bit weaker in defense, right? And what Misaki does is every single time he wins a matchup, he inspires his whole team by 5%. So it's an easy 5% inspiration, considering RNG, of course. Yeah, easy pass. For Misaki. Masaki looking for Ochado. Ochado is going to be a battle between the Ochados here. Look at the stat advantages defensively wise. Not known for being a defender, Ochado could be able to bully this scenario as well. Ochado also has that same inspiration as well, so 5% inspiration, so yeah, easy matchup win here. So right now their club team is 10% stronger. Finds Zidane. This is a good matchup because Zidane does not have a block, so if you're going for a shot, this is a good shot here. 10% inspiration here. Schneider. Hernandez here. Yeah, wow, 64% chance. That is actually an RNG score there. RNG. Oh, I forgot to reset. My bad. Hold on, I gotta reset the RNG counter. Okay, here we go. Masaki versus Schneider here. The Schneider weakened a bit. I gotta imagine you're gonna see an ability used by Schneider at the very least. Basaki could be an easy ball advance for sure. Question is, full power is activated. Who are you gonna give the ball to? Here we go. Flying feed. Misaki goes to Ochado, and we saw this matchup already. This is pretty much a mirror match here. Ochado versus Ochado. Only difference is that the stats are not that similar. I gotta see what the bond differences is. Silver critical is enough though. 1-2. Let's see what you're gonna do, Ochado. Just go for the shadows, Ochado. Golden critical. Does Ochado have the stats here? The numbers are very, very, very close. Ochado does have golden critical and color advantage, so it could be scored. There it is. Ochado equalizes it. 24 minutes into the first half, 1-1. High octane, a lot of action here. Okay, Badra. Badra here. Zidane finds Masaki. Looking for another matchup into Victorino. That's going to be the plan. Attacks Victorino. And let's see the bond. Yeah, here's the bond difference right here. 105 to 96. That is the bond differences right there. Let's see. Masaki. Full power activated. Here we go. Champagne duo. Masaki, Pierre working together to advance this ball here. Masaki is gonna go into another matchup. Looks to pass over. Oh, but look at this. Is Masaki. The stealthy Masaki is there. Passing it forward. Guy finds a quick attack from Pierre here. Question is, what are you gonna do here? Goes for the right read, accelerated step. It looks like you're gonna possibly pass it to... No. Interesting. Goes into Zidane. This is gonna be a bully in that scenario here, where the question is, Schneider, can you get it past two defenders right here? That's gonna be the question. What a... Let's see what happens here. Goes for the 1-2. Self pass. It's gonna be a tricky ball. Maybe pass it like right here to get it to Schneider. Okay. Over 1, over 2, and that's all you needed to do. Schneider's gonna be great. Oh my gosh, this is such a good first half. Silver critical fire shot. Here goes my computer. Oh, just kidding, it worked. Schneider. Wow, what a beautiful attack. 185 is a shot compared to the save 164. It's gonna be easy save or easy score here for Schneider here. What a beautiful attack in the first half. Able to get 2 scores in essentially about 20 minutes or so. Beautiful attack there by Team France. Definitely playing their hearts off right there. Okay. A lot, as I mentioned, a lot of debuff on this side, the side of Badra. Let me see here. High shield. So I can imagine this team has the potential for switch as well too. So this is gonna be an interesting chess match. The question is anybody gonna switch to debuff? I don't believe we're gonna see a debuff change. If we see it, I'll be very, very shocked. But both teams are designed to switch to debuff if they want to. The question is, will we see it? I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. So the problem is, man, this Hernandez, you know, he really needs his Ichizaki. It feels like a lot of shots that are going towards Zeno's Hernandez's way is just a disadvantage for Hernandez for the most part. So okay, second half is underway. Let's see if any adjustments are made. Oh, we're seeing debuff. We're seeing debuff, 96% debuff. Is there gonna be no other adjustments being made? Oh my goodness. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Ochado. This is gonna be interesting here. Badra electing to go debuff here, being down 2-1, hoping to get just a little bit of advantage in. So let's see what happens here. Okay, over 1, over 2, over 3 people. Finds a matchup with Victorino. Victorino it's gonna be easy ball advance. The question is, what are you gonna do? Like, honestly, it's gonna be a tricky game to balance, right? You at this point, you want to keep the ball as long as you can, right? Yo, Brumati, what's going on, Brumati? Welcome on in. You hear we are currently in game number 4 here. Schneider versus Pierre. Pierre does not have a block, so I'm assuming full power activated. It's gonna be a shot here. Okay. Hernandez should have the advantage here. Yeah, 5k advantage, but yeah, there it is. Badra. Here we go. Hernandez giving it to Fago here. Not the person you really want to give it to, but able to get it past. Going to Schneider. Schneider's going to go into matchup with 2 people here. Still very, very early on into the second half too. Schneider, both teams are now in full power too. Fire pass, gonna be able to... Oh, it's a bully scenario. Victorino looking for the trap, self pass. What's interesting is that this particular Schneider is 10% weaker, and we're still like very, very early on. I don't know what you're gonna do here. Schneider's your best chance to score. Oh, but look who's here! Masaki, dude. This Masaki is stealthy Masaki. Just gonna go for the shot. I believe this is gonna be advantage Hernandez here, but look at the stat advantage, 97 to 80. Who knows? We're about to find out here. Schneider does have the advantage, even with all the debuffs. Look at that. Score is Schneider. Badra making that risky play to switching to full debuff, and it's working out perfectly right now. Here we go. Pierre versus Victorino here. The stats aren't that bad. I don't know if Victorino could win this matchup here. It's gonna be needing that golden critical, actually, I believe, to get that pass off. There is a Victorino here. You gotta move him out the way. Passing it over everybody here. Victorino versus Radunga here. Both are covered, so Victorino is gonna get this ball advance. Yeah, Victorino, 35 minutes in. Okay, here we go. Passing it back to Misaki. This is the problem when you play the debuff teams. There's a lot of totems. Mateo's one of them. It's gonna be easy ball advance. You're trying to stack as much like inspirations as you can, because you're gonna need every little inspiration versus the debuff team. Champagne duo, Masaki into a matchup versus Marcielo. This is a 50-50 one here. Can you make the right read? Misaki, 5 minutes, 6 minutes remaining. Marcielo able to take the ball here. Not a lot of time remaining. Oh, but look at this. Schneider. Here we go. Win this matchup. You're going to be in fantastic position here. Can you win this matchup? This is going to... Oh, he does. Marcielo makes the right read. Needed that. Needed that. Needed that. We're going to go into overtime here. Wow. Okay, overtime here. Ooh, wow. Here's the problem. Okay, here's the problem. It's like now that you switch to a full debuff team, you are gonna automatically know that this team is gonna switch to more shields, right? And because you don't have no more spots remaining, any more substitutions can be made. Advantage is definitely gonna be on the side of Team France here. The question is, who are you gonna put? Like, look at this. This particular Nina's a great option to put in the game too as well. You know who we haven't seen? So this guy, John Misugi, if you guys are not too aware, this guy is an elite player. Probably one of the best strikers in debuff versus debuff. I don't think we're gonna see debuff versus debuff, but this guy, between this the substitution, and this right here, full body stand. Like this guy is very, very, very strong in debuff versus debuff format. So I'd be curious to see if we're gonna see that, but I don't think so. I don't think so. We already know that Badra can't. He's stuck in debuff right now. So I'm guessing we're gonna see a bunch of shields come in, and then that's it. It's still not impossible for both teams. I do believe that both teams are gonna. Okay. Buckus is in. My game is frozen. Oh, it is debuff versus debuff. Deciding to go debuff versus debuff here. I'm actually pretty surprised. Okay, here we go. Goza. This is the guy I was talking about. This particular Masugi. Just bullies there with the golden critical here. That's gonna be RNG against the home team there. Mateo, look at the numbers, dude. The numbers are just like Mateo should be able to bully this as well. Mateo, easy pass from Mateo over Goza. Goza, but the ball is intercepted. I'm saying these numbers are so wonky with debuff versus debuff here. And that's it. Okay, here we go. Last chance here. Masaki. Passing it out to Pierre. Pierre is really bad in debuff versus debuff. This is not the matchup you're looking for. Pierre. But it's the right matchup versus Victorino because he's equally bad in debuff versus debuff. 50-50 chance here. Here we go. Multi-feint shot. This is not going to be a score. Looking like they're going to just go straight to penalty shots. Oh no, the ball's just straight up taken there. Rodunga out to the wings to Kevin. Kevin. Taken by Masaki. Both teams in full power here. Masaki giving it to Fago. Fago into a matchup with two people. He's going to be able to bully Pierre. However, this German twin, I believe it's Eric, is going to be a 50-50 matchup there. Can you make the right read? Oh, just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. All right. It's not over yet, right? We have to go into penalty kicks, I believe. Because the score is 4-1. Okay, here we go. I believe since this is the last game, we have to do penalty kicks. We have to do penalty kicks. Yeah, here it is. Okay, Badra. And here's the way to say, if Badra wins this kickoff here, this penalty kicks, Team Spain will advance to the final. So here you go. Both teams scoring. Okay. Basically, these penalty kicks is just a rock, paper, scissors match. It's a 1 in 3 chance here. You can either choose left, middle, or right. And so far, every single scorer has been predicting this perfectly here. Victorino able to get the score here. This is going so fast. No thinking, just shooting. They're wasting no time. Look at that. Scores on scores on scores. Badra 3-3 right now. Another score. Wow, the goalies are having a hard day here. Fago, kicker number 4 here. Now a little bit of thinking is being involved here, it looks like. Buckus, Fago. Makes the first save is Buckus, representing USA, by the way. Uh-oh, Badra. That's it. That's going to be game. That is win for Team Spain there. I'm going for it. GG's by both teams. All right. That's it. That was game. Badra getting that win for Team Spain puts Team Spain ahead 5-1. Well played, 5-1. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be game for Team Spain. GG's all around. I'm telling you, debuff versus debuff is so unique. I love seeing that. Like the game is just a different game altogether when it comes to debuff versus debuff. But both teams are exchanging pleasantries right now. One more time, I do appreciate everybody that's here. As I mentioned before, I'm trying to become a YouTube affiliate. So if you guys enjoy the content, please feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you guys as always. We're gonna call it here. Next stream, I'm gonna try to stream the finals whenever the final is. If I'm available, I might be available. Hopefully I am. If so, I will be streaming. But I do want to thank you guys as always. Appreciate you guys. Have a good one and take care. All right, see ya.